Okay, welcome back, Spirit Child 1723. I'm going to do a few of the signs for August. We're going to start with Scorpio. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Those of you returning, I thank you, and it's appreciated as always. I'm going to do more of a soul type reading here, and we'll see how it goes. So, first deck is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, and I'm going to do it a certain way, and I'm not going to try to explain it too much, but let's get busy reading your energy. All right. All right. Past and rejuvenates. We have hope. This is Scorpio in the month of August, Spirit. Scorpio in the month of August. All right. Hope everybody's doing good. Had a chance to see, for the older audience out there, Rod Stewart and actually Cheap Trick last night. So that was good. That was interesting. A little fun. A little fairy type energy, and get out there and dance and be part of music. All right, let me get one more card and we'll take a look at this top row. Please and thank you. That's way too much. It hit the floor, but this one's standing up. So, all right. Okay, Scorpio in the month of August. Let's see. Rest and rejuvenate. All right, so this is a 4 card. For me, that's angels are with you. This is showing somebody really chilling and trying to get their energy back in, back to its best, to peak performance. And there's different types of being tired. It can be emotionally, it can be mentally, it can be all of it physically. Um, but they're showing this person grounding in nature. A little envious because I think even if I could sit like that, it wouldn't be longer than 5 minutes. Something would cramp up. So, and then the 17 card comes out, which together that's an 8, and that's abundance. So this is showing the solar plex chakra lit up and hope. And that's one of your main power centers, is sort of where the solar plexus land in that 7 chakra system that a lot of people, in the new age tend to use. But some of the Indian systems and older systems, there was only 3 points. One was in your head, one's in the, you know, just above your belly button or navel, and one a little lower, below your sacral. Um, but this is showing hope, a lot of positivity. Again, abundance. It's an abundance card, so that can be health, wealth, work, new work opportunities, stuff, you know, situations, and presenting themselves like stuff coming to you. You're attracting it. You're not chasing it. And then 19. So that's 10, which is a 1. So that's starting the cycle over again, new beginnings, and it's showing light. It's showing this person connecting, with the heavens, with the universe. Showing kind of a mixture of similar energy. The yellow being solar plexus, the orange being sacral. Um, a little bit of blues in there, a little bit of reds, mixed together. But this is kind of showing this, like star type energy, So I take it as more like reaching out to the universe. Somebody, can have more of that star seed connection, and feels comfortable with, the moon, the sky, the galaxies, the planets. Um, and this is, for those of you that haven't done a lot of work or haven't had a lot of experiences, sometimes that's how angels and spirit guides will show up. You know what I mean? They're just like, if you're in a dark room, there'll just be these white, not yellow, but like white. They could be yellow. But what I've seen is like these white glitters, you know what I mean? When different spirit energies gather, in our present, it's just all these white sparkles and stuff. and sometimes they form together and it gets stronger. All right, the next card out for you, Scorpio, is 7. It's saying triumph. I always look at the 7 as um, it. Well, let me finish one thing first. It looks like he's retreating from battle, right? So victory. 7 to me is usually like fine tuning a choice. You know what I mean? That you had 3 possibilities within a plan, and you found one that worked, and you know, there's one reader that always says double down on what's working for you in the moment, and don't put your energy to the things that are, not adding up to much. Kind of makes sense, but sometimes we need to hear it. So I'm going to be using some more different decks here, and we're going to reach out for different energies. Like I said, this is more of a, you know, soul type, you know, star messenger type reading, possibly. Let's see how it works out. All right, this is a little more aligned with tarot, these cards, sort of. All right, I know you guys think I'm goofy, but that's just part of the thing. We got 3 more cards. I wasn't looking for all that, but let's do it out. The first card is cycle, new beginnings again. So this is the second time you got new beginnings, and um this little baby's popping up in the middle of the field. So that could be your project, you know what I mean? That could be you starting a family. One's the beginning of a cycle, new beginnings. Second time this energy's come out for you, Scorpio. So then we have events and commitment. This guy's writing. He's got a shady look a little bit. He's writing out a contract, right? And it says commitment. So you could be partnering up with more than one person, to get something done. Maybe you're planning an event, and you're getting other people to do the speaking and such, or give demonstrations, something to that feeling. It it also could be, planning a wedding. You know, I was getting mostly business, but it could be planning a wedding also. Then we have the consciousness card come up. Great gratitude. So anyone that knows much about manifestation and trying to stay in the vibration of receiving, because that is the trick. Um, Gratitude's key. Expressing gratitude. You know, Acting as if, like, that creative energy, divine energy, angels, spirit, whatever you use as spiritual support team, God, Holy Spirit, whatever it may be, Jesus, other ascended masters. Um, it's stay in commune with them. Be part of that consciousness with them, right? Spend time meditating, trying to learn that energy or connect with that energy and express what you want, and know that you're deserving, loving child of the universe or God. And when there's no blocks, you will receive that, what you're asking for. you know Biggest obstacle is letting go of all past stuff, and making sure none of that energy lingers in your current energy pattern, right? So we have events again, but this is a creative endeavor. um I don't know. I think some of you guys are planning a wedding, Scorpio. Let me know if this resonates with anyone. To me, it seems like, you're going to a resort or something for endeavor, and you have to use your friends. 8 again, abundance. So I don't know what's going on, Scorpio. You new beginnings, abundance, hope, expectations, triumph. There's some real good energy coming out. I think some of you guys are planning one of those remote weddings, like what the hell they call it? Resort. It's slipping my mind right now. Uh, Not resort type. Destination, maybe. What? Yeah, something like that. And again, we have events and travel. Some of you, this could be just traveling to visit your relatives, visit your homeland. But again, with events in there, this is the energy of your family, coming to your wedding. I'm gonna call it a destiny wedding or something. Destination wedding. Yeah, interesting. Really interesting energy here with these different decks here. All right, let's lay out another row for Scorpio in the month of August. Please and thank you. I think 3 cards would be plenty, but let's see what comes out. And this deck's new and it's a little stiff, so we're just going to take them off the top. Karmic relations. Perspective. And it's showing the stars again. And messenger. Okay, this is really different deck here. All right. I don't even know what deck I bought. Starseed, maybe. All right. Karmic relationships. Orion energy. Polarity. Soul growth. So that's kind of good because like I said, I was trying to focus on doing a soul reading in conflict. So it shows 2 people apart, almost in different planets or whatever, but kind of attracting each other. And this is a hard one. And this is why I don't like using, and I think it's misused and misunderstood, even by the people who quote are skilled at it and giving workshops on twin flames. Soul connections can be love, can be a family member, can be a teacher from school. It can be anyone that you have a lesson to work out with. It could be a past family member from a past life. So, hey, it doesn't always mean that if you work through everything and you guys come together, that it's like this romantic or destined to be your romantic partner, and I don't know. I'm not trying to burst any bubble. I'm just telling you my perspective on what I see with energy and what I've seen happen with most patterns. Next card out, Scorpio, is perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So, showing the background being black and your perspective being small and just focusing on the stuff that's real important, and not get caught up in the monkey chatter. So it's almost like blocking out, you know what I mean? But being in focus. That makes sense. All right, this card here, I don't know. This is a new deck, like I said. So let me see. It's a messenger card. Okay, I see. Sirius. There's Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. Um, and this is kind of got a throat chakra energy around it. A lot of ice and snow, but blue, also water, frozen watercolors. It looks like the messenger or, possible ascended master, like coming forth to bring you a message or help you along your path. I didn't check the mic, so I hope this is working. I did a oopsies. That's the first step. Um, so the messenger is bringing you something or calling you in, to sort out an energy. You know what I mean? To be able to figure out something about your growth pattern. I want to take a few cards to close this out. I really need to see if the audio is working for sure. I hope it is, and I hope the volume's up, because I hate to have to do this again. The whole reading when almost all the cards are out. All right, we're going to take 2 cards off the top, Scorpio in August. This could be the one in playfulness. So you already met the partner you seek. So someone's in your world, someone's in your energy. Just haven't worked it out to where it's a fully blended relationship, but it's in the making. And then it says playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So that fairy type energy, dancing, have fun, having childlike fun, being silly. I went out to breakfast yesterday with 3 other guys and stuff, and one of them kind of got me on a inside joke type thing, but it got me laughing, and it helped me, helped me not to be serious about, what I think's not working in my life, which that's you know, that's kind of a slap in the face to the divine, really. Everything's working out. You know, I need to get out of the way, you know. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. If you made it to the ending and this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share a video. And I'm going to go in and check if the audio is at the right level and working. So, something I should have done in the beginning. We'll see you next time.